Okay, can you recommend dating sites?
Can I recommend them? Yes, I can. I work with quite a few of them. I work with 18 different matchmaking agencies as well. Some of them are Asian, some of them are not. All sorts of companies out there. We'll start with the dating sites to go with them. The one that I recommend the most, a general mainstream dating app, the one I like the most is one called Hinge. Has everyone heard of Hinge? Yeah, some people yes, some people no.
Yeah.
The reason I like Hinge is the ratio is a bit more balanced. It's more about personality and about you can search on things on there. You can't on Tinder and all you can search on Tinder are for age and location, so it's pretty useless. There are dedicated Asian apps and sites out there who I do work with sometimes and sometimes not, but I think the bigger databases are going to go on ones like Hinge. Hinge is the one everyone seems to be joining right now, the one I get the best feedback from, and it's more about again, photographs are very important because they're conversation starters. Rather than swiping somebody or liking them or messaging them, you will just write a little comment on one of their pictures, one of their statements. And I think Hinge is a really fun thing to give a good go. If you've been using Hinge already and it hasn't worked out for you, then you do get a secret score on these dating apps. If you don't do very well and people that you're matching with don't match with you because you've got bad pictures or bad profile, then your score will get lower. And you can't just delete it and start again. Well, you can, but you have to wait 3 months. So my advice, if you haven't tried Hinge before, give it a go now. If you have tried Hinge, then you can just delete it and come back in 3 months' time. We'll try a new mobile phone, something like that, but it does work. But make sure you've got really good pictures. And in terms of agencies, there's a couple of really good agencies out there. One's called Project 143. They're an Asian dating agency. In terms of fees, they're relatively affordable compared with other mainstream ones. They're really, really good. I'm their coach. But like I mentioned, I'm a coach for 18 different agencies out there. They all use me to get everyone ready for their journey. But that's if you want to invest in something, then that's probably worth an investment because agencies are a lot more expensive than dating apps and dating sites. They do it; they're personal matchmakers. They're going to get to know you and find someone that's really serious. So if you're new to dating, then absolutely give the apps a go and do online dating sites. But if you're doing it quite some time and not really getting anywhere, and you've been out on lots of dates and you're frustrated, I would consider joining an agency because they can really, really work. And it's not old-fashioned, some old ladies at the computer trying to match you. It's people who are just like you, single professionals who are going out there thinking, I don't want to waste any more time now. I want to find someone that's serious, who doesn't just want a bit of fun or not going to waste my time or ghost me or love bomb me. So they can work. And in terms of actual mainstream dating sites, that's a bit tricky because they tend to dumb their services down quite a bit. Match.com is the best one to start with if you haven't tried that. It's the one that everyone goes to first. But I think eHarmony is ones people have heard of as well, but that seems to be really quiet at the moment. And I'm not recommending that as much. And you've got Elite Singles, who are really expensive and they've got quite a small database. There's definitely a gap in the market. People are going to apps now rather than the dating sites. That's what I'd say. And I'd have to say Asian Single Solution in terms of the online Asian companies, because I work with them a lot. And maybe Deal Mill if you want to go for an Asian dating app as well. But I still don't think it's very good. I think go with Hinge. Give it a go if you haven't done so.
Does that have a good mix of Asians and non-Asians?
Very much so. Yes, they do. They've got a mix, and you can search on that as well. You can't search for that on Tinder. You can't search on ethnicity or religion, but you can on Hinge. You can on Bumble as well, but Bumble again has lots more guys than women. And that sounds good. It sounds great, doesn't it? If you go onto an app that's full of, if you're a woman looking for a guy, but it tends to be these guys aren't getting many responses. So they send you low quality messages or have poor profiles, and it's hard to do that. It doesn't really work that way. I think Hinge is the one. They ought to start paying me, Hinge, I think. I'm recommending them so much. But they're really, really good. And new apps come out every single week. And if a new one comes out, give it a go. There is actually an app coming, just launching very, very shortly. It's free. And they're called Thursday. And they only use the app on Thursdays. And they've got a massive database already, everyone waiting to do this. They're going to launch any soon. I've no idea what the demographic is or background on it, but they've got 125,000 users just waiting to get started on this, and I've watched their progress. And I'm not recommending it. I'm just saying it's free. It's coming out very soon. So if you see it, have a little go and have a play and tell me what you think of it.